maybe it's just me and maybe I'm a hater, but I think Caleb Williams is going to struggle massively this year. If you look at what everybody's saying, he's set up for success. They think that he is going to be this great entity, and I'm a Bears fan, but I think that he's going to struggle. If you look at what he did in college and how well that translates to the NFL, I think there's going to be a lot of hiccups. I think there might be hiccups in the very beginning. Let me know in the comment section what you think. I think he is going to have to spend a lot of time getting his footwork down. He's going to have to spend a lot of time staying in the pocket, and I think he's going to have to spend a lot of time moving faster and quicker. In the college ranks, people said, hey, the offensive line wasn't that good. The wide receivers that weren't that good. But at the NFL level, they're going to better scheme to expose whatever weaknesses both the offensive line and Caleb Williams have. And so I feel like we're going to see a lot of struggles early on, and I think it's actually going to create an even more divisive fan base. You're going to have a lot of calls into local talk shows saying the Bears should have never traded Justin Fields. There's still going to be that underlying thing, and I think that's going to bubble underneath the surface for quite some time for the next couple years until Caleb Williams actually proves that he should be a starter. There's always going to be a portion of the fan base that believes that the Bears should have never gotten rid of Justin Fields, and it's going to set the franchise back. Because what's going to happen if he struggles? People are going to say he's a bust. There's going to be added pressure for a guy like Caleb Williams, who probably has never faced, as much scrutiny and pressure as he will face in Chicago. How is he going to handle that? How is he going to handle not being the darling of the league? And in my opinion, people have been propping up Caleb Williams for a number of years. Think about when he won the Heisman and then he went over to USC. They made all of these excuses for the way that he plays. Now, as a Bears fan, I hope that he does very well. I think he comes out of the gate swinging, but my real major concern is that he's going to struggle early on. He's going to have to adjust to the speed of the game. He's going to have to adjust to making calls. He's going to have to adjust to staying in the pocket and not being able to extend plays for as long as he did at the college ranks. If we look at some of his greatest plays, some of his highlight reels, what did he do? He spun around the pocket. He extended plays. He made these crazy throws, sometimes throwing back across the shoulder over the middle, sometimes making these Hail Mary type throws on the sideline, and guys in the NFL are just too fast for that. When you've got, he went to, in college, the defensive linemen are slow, but in college, you are playing defensive linemen that are as fast as linebackers, okay? And so that's going to be something that he's going to have to adjust for. I don't know if he can do it. He might be able to, we might be able to see signs toward the end of the year, but I'm concerned that they're going to get off to a really slow start. He's going to get off to a really slow start, and he's going to have to take a fair amount of coaching in order to break some of those bad habits. So let me know what you think in the comment section below. Can he be successful? How many games will it take him to be successful? I think that we're going to be looking at something. It's going to take a number of games for him to get his footing. It's going to take a number of games for him to for the game to slow down for him. They always talk about new players. They always talk about the game slowing down. And so make sure that you follow along to the Bear Claw podcast if you want to stay up to date with the latest news and information, and I actually want to hear from you. If we want to build a community and talk about all things Chicago Bears, comment, follow, because this is going to be a very interesting ride.